Hey there, fellers. Guess what I did? I upgraded to Mob Farm. This thing is now at, level 175, looks like. It's not at build height, but what I did was I added a water elevator so that I can kind of hang out up here, which is the optimum point for spawning mobs, I guess, beneath me. And then I have them um, kind of going down a chute into a water elevator, shooting back up to where I am. So I can, and I turned the sound down, I can hack and whack to my heart's content. And I actually died recently on a different adventure and just goofing off with this thing. I'm up to 24 XP, and it hasn't taken me very long at all. The spiders are kind of the only problem. But let me show you what I did downstairs. This is kind of a fly-in point, by the way. You can fly in, the castle's over there. You can see we're well above the clouds. I know. Anyway, let's go down here. This is the nerdiest thing I've ever done. I mean, honestly, I got like a nerd card signed and sealed for this one. I mean, it doesn't get any nerdier than that. Actually, it's geeky, not nerdy. Nerdy is like completely different. But you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so in a previous video, I told you guys about the levels that are up there. There's like 30 of them. I don't know, but they're basically simple water streams. Go down to the middle, and I have one over there, one over there, one over there. Kind of four of them, all falling down into here. And going down the stream, they get pushed along, and then they'll get. You see, one disappeared. They'll get pushed upstairs in a moment, and they regularly fall, which is pretty cool. This server, gets a little laggy sometimes, and when there's people on it, it's not as efficient as when the server is empty and it's just me. Then they're just dropping like flies. But you see the basic idea. Instead of going down to the death pit, I have them falling in the water. See Mr. Zombie here came at a good time, and then he goes in there, and they push their little friend up the stream and upstairs, and that's where we will find them, waiting to die. I know. Anyway, so let's go up the water stream. That's kind of a cool vantage point, though, isn't it? I should play around with the camera angles more often. Oh, a little tricky to control, but you just kind of go to your little pit. I have to change that. Okay, and you whack them. See? And look at the loot that I've gotten out of here. I got over a stack of gunpowder, some string. You don't get a lot of spiders in here. This isn't a spider-friendly farm, but that's okay. Lots of bones, of course, arrows, sugar. I don't really know who gives me sugar, but looks like a bunch have come up here. And I've had a lot of fun making this. The basic idea, of course, I got off of somebody on the internet. I don't think anybody has put it together quite like this, though. This is kind of like a new thing. Let me fly around it so you can get like a vantage point of what's going on here. Grab some fireworks. Getting a little low. Okay, my elytra looks good. I should probably, it would make more sense to do this during the day. But see, it's basically got, oh crap. Ooh, I don't know why it does that. The computer decides that I'm not playing the game anymore, and then it's like, hey, I'm doing something else. But you see, basically, it's got the 4 streams on either side, full of ledges. I got the McAfee virus on my computer right now, and it's telling me to buy something, and it's using my RAM. I hate the McAfee virus. It's supposed to be an antivirus software, but it's a virus. Let me get rid of this. I mean, because it takes up RAM, and it tries to sell you something you don't want. That's what a virus is. Anyway, this is the player elevator to get up, and the sun's coming up, so you have a better idea. This is the mob elevator, and it's a big elevator too. It's got two streams going up, and it's pretty remarkable. I'm impressed. But you see what I did there. Is that a cow or a horse? I don't know, something over there. Anyway, let's go back in here. You can see them dropping down from the different levels, going in there, and let's go upstairs again. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. This isn't really a tutorial on how to build this, because I wouldn't know where to begin. Besides, I got this idea off of somebody else, so you know, the water elevator and everything. But I'm just surprised I was able to put together. It's actually not that hard to put together. You know, you just do what you're told on the internet, and you know, it'll come up with some pretty darn good ideas. There's lots of smart people, like a little mango. He knows how to build like everything. Die. Okay. See what I got on this side. I got a mob head. That's funny. All of a sudden, there's a whole bunch of them coming in. They do that. They come in spurts. Die, 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 die. There's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, they'll do that because they push each other up in like chunks, right? And then all of a sudden they show up, and this has just been a lot of fun to play around with. Anyway, give you a better aerial view because it's daytime. Turning around, you see the top. In fact, what did I land on the top and look down? Oh, bunk. There's two trapdoors at the very top on the side of, I guess it's an air tunnel, and then over here there's the water stream. On the side there's signs all the way down on either side, and you got two trapdoors on the very top, so they kind of stand on them and get pushed in. It's a little bit more efficient. And then I have regular water just kind of pushing this way down 8 blocks to where it ends. So it's really not complicated at all. I mean, there's like no redstone involved. You don't have to, like, you know, follow a crazy tutorial. You just look on the internet for water stream. Look at all these guys. They're just pouring in. You just look on the internet for, you know, water streams pushing mobs up. And it's a good idea if you're going to be away from the keyboard to have your mobs kind of going to where you are if you're in the optimum spot to spawn them, if that makes any sense. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you understood this video and kind of have a good idea of what's going on here, let me know your take on the situation in the comment section below. If you didn't understand this video and you're not really sure what's going on here, you know, that's okay too. There are different levels, and this is kind of like, I think I'm probably one level above noob, you know, and you know, so it is what it is. I just landed on a tree, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, that it took a lot of materials, but you figure I'm right next to the mesa, you know, and nobody cares if you tear up the mesa. So anyway, that's what I got. I'm out. You have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.